get ready with me for date night. I feel like I haven't done a sit down video in a long time because I didn't have season this year. Didn't have season. Travis didn't play this year. He didn't play this year if you don't know because he got hurt. He had a non-contact injury at practice and he tore his LCL in his knee. So he had knee surgery that put him out for, first of all, the rest of the season, but a lot of off season too. He's gonna still be recovering. He just started walking maybe 2-3 weeks ago, like the week of Christmas. He started walking for the first time. So that was a thing in itself because I was basically solo parenting for 7 weeks. But I feel like all of this was like all a blessing in disguise because he got to stay home and experience our baby's first several weeks, with us, like, because it was during season when I had him, so he was gonna have a whole season where he's gone 6 days a week, literally all day long, but that didn't happen because obviously he was hurt, so he only had to go to the facility still every day, but not for as long, like maybe 2 hours. So he's been there for everything, but at the same time he hasn't been able to help with anything because he couldn't walk for 7 weeks. So I was basically the solo parent forever, which was a lot on me, but I'm thankful for my grandma because she came down a couple times to help. Like the week of his surgery, she came down and she was there for 2 weeks. She was here for 2 weeks, and then they were just here for Christmas, which he was able to walk again, but they came the week before, so I had extra help during that time too, which was also very nice. We also went through a lot this past year, so it was nice to just have each other, and through his injury, we were just able to reconnect with our baby and with each other, and that was good. But we're in a great space this year. We're super excited about like a lot of things. One of the things, Travis decided to read the Bible with me this year. Y'all know I read it last year and I'm reading it again this year, but this year he's joining me, which I'm super excited about. I do want to talk about that because I'm telling you, no joke, hundreds of messages about this. Like, oh, how do you stay committed? Or how did you stop cursing? Like, all things related to Christianity. And it all comes back to self-control. That's one of the fruits of the spirits. I think this is in Galatians where he talks about the fruits of the spirit, which is like gentleness, kindness, all the things. But self-control is like the last one he names. And this, I feel like, is like an umbrella of things, but staying committed isn't something that you're like forced to do. It's something you have to want to do. Like, I wanted to get closer to the Lord. I wanted to read my Bible. So it wasn't a challenge. Like, and I have self-control. I can put my phone down and focus on reading my Bible. Same with cursing. People, even friends, had told me like, oh, I'm trying, but it's so hard. You have to have self-control at the end of the day. Like, I'm telling you, I stopped cold turkey, because you have to be in control of you. Other things or words or the devil can't have a foothold on what you have going on in your life. You have to be stronger than your mind, than everything. And it's all up here. It's all a mind thing. And you have to be stronger than that. You have to have self-control. Like, hey, I'm not going to curse. And you control that urge to want to sin or that urge to want to do X, Y, Z. Another thing, like gym, like if you want to stay consistent in the gym or eating healthy. I eat very healthy and I work out. And how do you stay consistent? How do you stay consistent during pregnancy? Because I have self-control and I was able to say like, no, this is important to me. I'm going to stay on this track. Yes, this cookie looks good, but I have self-control and I'm not going to go and indulge in that because I know that's not part of my diet, So self-control is super, super, super important. There's also a verse in the Bible that talks about a person without self-control is like a city that has its walls broken through. I don't remember exactly where that's from. If y'all know, comment it. But and that really stuck with me, having self-control over my mind, over my body, over the things that I want. And that helps me stay disciplined through everything. And I think if you master self-control, that fruit of the spirit, then you can master the rest of them, and the rest of it comes easier. because you have control over yourself, you have control over your body. And yeah, that's something, that's a little TED Talk I had to bring to y'all because a lot of people ask me that, and it's really a short answer, and it's self-control. But yeah, sorry, Travis came in with the baby and then I got distracted. But and I forgot what I was talking about. But anything else new this year? There's nothing really new. Where's my fish? There's nothing really new this year. I'm not changing like this drastic change about myself because I feel like I changed a lot in the last year, and I'm just happy with all the change I've already done. So this year is more just about staying consistent with the changes I've already made about myself and watching those come to life even more. I think one thing I do want to work on is just being a better role model. But with that being said, I think people who watch influencers or watch people, I hate that word, watch people and then they're, I guess, inspired by them, and then if you don't act a certain way, I think they want you to like be Jesus themselves. People are not Jesus. We're going to make mistakes. We're imperfect people. Though I'm trying my hardest to make sure my fruits match the way I speak and all the things, but I see other people who do Christian content or talk about it, and then if they do one wrong thing, people are like, oh, I thought you were Christian, and then the comments are like, you have to be more careful, sometimes you're the only Bible that people read. And that is true. That is very, very true. As a Christian, you're supposed to be an example of that, but it's important that you don't idolize these people because of that. You have to be in the Word yourself, and when you are in the Word yourself, then you know that people are imperfect, people make mistakes, and you don't always live up to people's expectations of you. You should live up to your expectations, the expectations of God, and that is your only judge. But with that being said, I do want my fruits to match the way I talk. So I'm working on that. And I think I do a pretty good job, especially now. But you know, there's always room for growth. But anyways, it's date night, and Travis and I are going to 14 Prime. We've never been before, which I don't know why. We've been to so many steakhouses, but for some reason we haven't been to 14 Prime in Jacksonville. And we've been wanting to go. I want to go to their brunch because I just heard that they had brunch, but it's only on Saturdays and Sundays. So instead, we are just gonna go for their dinner, which I love steak, so I'm excited about that. Also, we're trying to make it I got this date book for him years ago, like maybe 3 or 4 Valentine's ago, and we're finally gonna use it this year. I don't know why we never have, but so we opened one of them, and it's like a painting day thing, and I'm super excited about that. This book, I have to like show y'all when we do that. Maybe I'll vlog some of the dates, not all of them, but a couple of them, and so y'all can see like kind of what's in there and get date ideas, because there's some really cool things in there that I'm excited about. And yeah, but anyways, I finished. I just brushed out my hair and added some oil, and I'm about to get dressed. I guess I could just show y'all my outfit on this too. Okay, I think this is the final look. I'm wearing these like boots. I want to wear tights, but I cannot find any. So I guess no tights it is. And I also put my hair in like this little clip. But date night, I'm gonna go look for tights though, because I really, really want to wear tights. But if I can't find any, this is it. And I will see y'all